New Year's comes so quickly. We are all so full force for the holiday season, for Christmas, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's New Year's. And oftentimes I kind of look over it and usually I'm so tired I really don't do much anyway. So I'm doing a quick, simple appetizer that you can take to a New Year's party, kind of a high-low version of something that is always, let's be honest, one of the first things to go. Now, I know when I say pigs in a blanket, some of you out there are gonna be like, woohoo, pigs in a blanket, love them. While some of you are gonna be like, seriously, pigs in a blanket? I know, they can kind of be overdone, but let's be honest, they're delicious. So we're gonna do a little bit of an upscale version, and really, this is so delicious that I think you're gonna see why we all wanna take these right away when we see them. To start, all you need to do is have some frozen puff pastry. Now, you can just buy this at any store, that's what I'm doing. Just make sure to buy the kind that is made with all butter, because it is more delicious because it's all butter. I just like to lightly flour my work surface, just so the puff pastry doesn't stick to it, and then unfold it. After you lightly flour your work surface, just lightly flour the top of it too, and then your rolling pin, and then just lightly roll it out. Okay, I'm using the word lightly a lot, but that's because this really isn't a heavy duty thing here. Just roll it out slightly to get those creases out of it. And then just using a pastry wheel, you can just cut out the strips we need. Now, what's great about this is you can make as many or as few as you want. Once your strips are cut, you can just take your thawed little smokies. I know, it kind of sounds gross to say like little smokies, but they are delicious. Who doesn't love little smokies? And you can just roll them up and make sure to put that seam side down on a parchment lined baking sheet. Now to update these a little bit, and don't worry, you can leave them plain if that's your thing. You can do nothing to them, just put them on the baking sheet like that. But I like to add a little bit more flair. I know, surprising, right? I like to take a little bit of herbed goat cheese, cut a slit down the little smoky, and then put a little bit of that goat cheese right inside before I roll it up. This just adds a depth of flavor, and honestly, okay, it really is simple because you can buy the prepared herbed goat cheese. That's what I did. Put it in the smoky, roll it up. It took one little more step and is seriously delicious. So you can choose to do some of those, some of the regular. I'm gonna do some of each. That way for some of those people out there, and you may be one of them, who doesn't like goat cheese, they can pick a regular one. Or you know what, if there's another cheese you like, just stuff it in there because it's all gonna be good. It's cheese. Once they're rolled up and on a parchment lined baking sheet, just pop into the freezer or the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes just to make sure they're re-chilled. Puff pastry likes to go into a hot oven cold, so make sure it's chilled. And what's great is, you can make these the day before, roll them up, put them in the fridge, cover them with saran wrap, and then not bake them until you're ready, but hello, then they're ready to go. So it is a great make ahead thing. And if you are taking them to a party, I would suggest, even though it's a little bit of a faux pas, but baking them at the party because that way they'll be fresh and hot coming right out of the oven. Once you take them out of the fridge or freezer, just brush them lightly with a beaten egg. This is really gonna help them get that golden top. And then I like to sprinkle the top with a little bit of either black sesame seeds or white sesame seeds. Honestly, there's like no difference, but that way if you're gonna have two different types, you can also have two different types of sesame seeds and then people know. But it's not important. You can do one sesame seed or you could do poppy seeds, anything you like. Once those are on there, just pop into your preheated oven, bake them off, and then serve them hot. These are so delicious. And as a bonus, I love to serve them with my favorite quick and simple dipping sauce. It is just some of your favorite bought-in barbecue sauce, and along with that barbecue sauce, I just mix in some wonderful grape jam. Just mix those together and then pop into the microwave until they get really hot and then pour it into a container and serve it with these pigs in a blanket. Believe me, this is delicious. You mix it together, you get that savory, sweet mix of flavors, and oh my goodness, everyone is gonna be double dipping on this. Honestly, this is one of the quickest, yet one of the favorite appetizers you can serve. And I know your New Year's Eve party is gonna be so much better with these, and they are gonna go lickety split, so you better make extra. If you agree and like this video, make sure to click like below. And if you want to see more great videos, make sure to subscribe to the Gray Boxwood channel here on YouTube. I love making these videos for you and love hearing from you. So I hope you have a happy and safe New Year's Eve.